Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers, and this is my 49th episode of 3 Business Tips in 3 minutes at 3 o'clock. So hopefully you guys are ready for Christmas. It is December the 15th, 10 days before Christmas. Listen, this is just a quick shout out. As you finish up your Christmas shopping, please try to buy local. If you visit a restaurant during this COVID time, go to a mom and pop place. As a business owner and one that's in the web design business, let me tell you, small business people are really hurting this year with lack of retail sales and more onlines. So anything you can do to buy local, support local, do whatever you can for local during these next 10 days, heck, even for the rest of the year and into the beginning of January, it would certainly help. I kind of have the inside scoop, and things are really rough for about a third of my clients, and I have 303 of them, so it gives you an idea of the local community and how well they're doing. So that's my public service announcement there. Today, we're going to continue what we've been doing for about 3 weeks now, and that's reviewing business books that I have personally read that I think would be great for solopreneurs or entrepreneurs. And today is absolutely no exception. I have a great book called The Go Giver. It was given to me during the Chamber of Commerce meeting, HEB Chamber of Commerce, by John Fletcher. This book is written by Bob Burg and John Mann, and it talks about 5 different laws. Now, keeping with my 3 at 3, we're only going to talk about the first 3 of them because I think they're very important, but you can read the book and find out what law number 4 and 5 is. The first law of business, people, I want you to think about is value. Bob goes on to say that your true worth is determined by how much you give in value versus what you take in payment. So let me say that again. Your true worth is determined by how much you give in value than you take in payment. So you should be adding value more so than the cost of your product or service first. That's the first thing you want to do. Number 2, let's talk about compensation. Bob and Mann go on to talk about your income is determined by how many people you serve and by how well you serve them. So compensation, your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. If you really think about it, some of the wealthiest people in the world provide a service that goes out to the masses. So if you're starting out, just think about that in your product and service. And number 3, third law that he talks about is your influence. Your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interest above yours. Thus, the go-getter, right? So if you want to increase your influence, if you want to increase your compensation and increase your value, you need to focus on those things first. By the way, as a little tip, if you read the book, law number 4 and 5 are authenticity and receptivity. But anyway, you have to read the book to learn more about that. As always, I wish you guys to be awesome and go back to sleep.